Okay, so Dave, you know, one of my pet peeves. People don't get that a product owner and a product manager are two different things.
Hmm.
And that's a big pet peeve of mine.
So so let's start with the definition. What's a product manager?
Well, a product manager tends to be strategic and a product owner tends to be tactical,
Okay.
operational. So if I'm a product manager, I am looking for market opportunities, right? So I say,
Mm.
okay, there's this market segment over here that I want to explore. Then I'm going to call my product owner or product owners. I may have several of them working for me and say, guys, we need to address this market opportunity. So let's say I sell some sort of widget, right? So guys, we're going to build widgets for this vertical, right? So here's what we need to have our widget doing. Our widget, if I click on it, it pokes my cat so my cat stops sleeping and comes here, right? Then
There's a market
you
for
guys,
that. That's what the product manager found out.
yeah, that's what the product managers find out. From let's poke the cat, you know.
Uh-huh.
So then the product owners will get and okay, how is this going to look like? Is this going to be an app on the phone? It's going to be one of those easy buttons
Mm.
that you buy out of Amazon and etc. Okay, cool. So product manager, we're going to explore this as an easy button that you can buy on Amazon. Cool, guys, go ahead and do it. Then they're going to go to the people who build the easy button, right? Say, hey, I need an easy button that when I click, it pokes the cat. Okay, yeah, we can do that, and it's going to take a month to do that. Okay, they do it. They get the first iteration out. They show to some people. The product owner gets feedback from those people and iterate a few more times, and then eventually has enough data and goes back to the product manager and say, hey, it worked, people like it, but only works with Siamese cats. So
Mm.
are you gonna go for such a narrow market, right? And I, as a product manager, I can say, nah, it's okay. There's plenty of Siamese cats, so I think let's do it, right? And then we may actually, I may go to my product owners again and say, okay, go ahead with what it is right now. I'm gonna work on a marketing plan and etc. You guys keep getting this thing bug free and etc. And once I have the marketing plan done, we'll see if whether what you have is ready to go. If it's ready to go, we'll put it out. And if it works so well as is indicating for us, we may actually invest more money and figure out another way to work with Persian cats, you know. So the product manager is always addressing the opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
and the product owner is always executing
Ah.
that opportunity that the product manager wants to address.
So who talks to customers more, product manager or product owner? Or is it the same?
I think it depends on what stage of the product you are,
Mm.
right? For instance, let's say I put this thing out to the market, so it pokes Siamese cats, right? And then I go to trade shows, I go to events, cat lover clubs, etc. And I get a lot of feedback from the people, right? And the thing about feedback is you may address it or not, right? If I get feedback from a dog owner, I say, well, I'm not interested in dogs, so I discard the feedback.
Right.
But if I get a feedback from a cat owner, I'm going to consider that, hey, maybe I should be doing this for Persian cats, right? Now, the product owners, they tend to be more operational. So they are probably just looking at the stuff that's out there, how people are perceiving that, and whether they want other ways to poke the cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am more looking into what kind of cat can I have this product poke.
Mm-hmm.
So they both talk to customers and users,
Mm-hmm.
but they talk to a different perspective.
Got it.
The product owner is talking about the stuff that's out there right now. How
Mm-hmm.
can it be improved and etc. The product manager is figuring out what other market segments I can take this to.
Right. So it's a really symbiotic, they're a very powerful
Exactly.
duo that work together.
Yeah, and furthermore, when you are in a very small organization,
Mm-hmm.
probably the same person is doing both things.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
not ideal, but it's a tiny little, I mean, it's a tiny little shop. I'm not going to hire two people to do this, right?
Right.
So you tend to
But as it
stratify.
grows, you might want to create that second position, right? You want to bring
Exactly.
somebody in that has the longer strategic view that can talk to cat
Exactly.
owners.
Yeah, as you grow, you end up building a product management organization which has a product owner, has a product manager, and let's say that, you know what, we explored all the cats we could explore. Let's do this for dogs. Okay, so now we have a portfolio. We have products for
Yep.
cats, products for that. Then I'm going to need a portfolio manager, right? So the organization will grow to adapt to the success that we're finding in
Wow.
poking cats.
That's great. So, hey, thanks for breaking all that down. And final disclaimer, there were no cats actually poked or harmed in the filming of this podcast.
Absolutely. I love
So,
cats, by the way.
we have two as well. So, thanks, Q. Appreciate your time. See
Thank
you later,
you.
everybody.